கடந்து வரும் தங்களின் சமூகத்தினருக்கு ஆதரவு கொடுக்க சங்கங்கள் அமைக்கப்பட்டன.
These associations provided a vital support for migrants who landed on the shores of Singapore.
கடல் கடந்து வருபவர்களுக்கு உதவ நிறுவப்பட்ட சங்கங்களில் ஒன்று மலையாளிகள் சங்கம். இதற்கு இப்போது 100 ஆண்டுகள் நிரம்பி இருக்கு.
The association faced many hurdles on its journey. Let's take a look at the celebration of a community which played an important role in nation building.
Celebrating the history of a community whose contributions to the nation go back to more than a century. The Singapore Malayali Association celebrated its 100th anniversary this year with a gala dinner recognizing the contributions of its members to the development of the community as well as to the nation. Held at Marina Bay Sands, the event was graced by Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. Mr. Lee praised the Malayali community for celebrating diversity within its community and for its significant contributions to Singapore.
The community in Singapore is still quite small, about 26,000 people, but Malayalis have contributed significantly to Singapore's development. Today I'd like to thank you for your good work in uplifting the community and enriching and strengthening Singapore's social fabric.
Showcased during the celebrations was the rich and diverse cultural heritage of the Malayali community. Formed in the early 1900s, the Singapore Malayali Association is one of the oldest community organizations in Singapore.
Our forefathers and our founders and our past presidents, committee members organize a lot of things and they have a far vision what they want to achieve. So mostly they want to achieve is the cultural and traditional food and sports.
This year, to commemorate 100 years, what we have done is we have worked together with the National University of Singapore and we have raised close to $500,000, and with the top-up from the university, you're talking about a fund of $1 million to help needy students. This is the kind of contribution that we should be doing as a Singapore organization that has experienced some measure of success.
Besides the setup of $1 million fund to support students at the tertiary level, a wellness center for the elderly was also set up to mark its centenary. However, the Singapore Malayali Association leadership pointed out that as a minority community, it can only help others if it itself has a strong sense of identity. This has been done by carefully preserving its language and culture throughout the years.
At that time, Devanaya, I still remember both Devanaya and Rajaratna told us that we should encourage our culture, not only the culture, the language, whether it is Tamil, Malayalam or Hindi, it doesn't matter. And also they said that we must assimilate with the local community, which I said I'm doing it all the time. Because many of our functions were in combination with the Malayalis, the other Indian community, as well as the Chinese and the Malays.
Activities organized by the Malayali community have also been inclusive of other communities. Its activities foster integration with the other Indian communities as well as the Chinese and Malay communities in Singapore.
The Malayalis have a significant role because their culture is very rich, their language is very rich, So we'll find common threads amongst the Tamils, the Chinese, the Malays, the Bengalis or the Gujaratis. So this is a potpourri of different flavors and fragrances.
At the event, poet Mr. M.K. Bhasi, Indian classical dance pioneer Mrs. Shantam Bhaskar, and distinguished diplomat Ambassador Gopinath Pillai were honored for contributing to the Singapore fragrance. The Singapore Malayali Association's 100th anniversary gala dinner served as a moment to remember and appreciate a community and its contribution to nation building.